Hi everyone, Brian here. I'm excited to bring you up to speed on all that we have going on at Evolve right now. Before I get to those updates, I wanted to also take a minute and just say thank you. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for the trust that you've placed in Evolve. We know that we manage a lot more than a vacation rental listing for you. We know that these are properties and homes that are the first or second largest asset for most of you, that represent your ambitions as entrepreneurs, that represent your hopes and the dreams that you have of places that you might want to retire, of memories that you want to create with your family and friends. In many cases, these are homes that house the memories that you have had from even growing up with your family and friends. So we understand that that is a profound responsibility. It's one that we take very seriously. And we know that that's trust that we need to earn every day in ways big and small. And I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you. We really deeply appreciate that partnership. And with that in mind, I'll move to the first of my updates, which I'm really excited about. This is the unveiling of our Evolve Owner Promise. This promise is something that we developed to encapsulate the essence of that partnership and our responsibility to each and every one of you. And it consists of 3 commitments. The first of those commitments is to support your individual success. We want to run the business as if your property were the only one on our platform. Secondly, we want to simplify your experience. It should just be easy. That is harder to achieve than it sounds, but that is the ambition. And then lastly, we want to provide you with peace of mind. We want you to rest easy knowing that we've got your back and that we're keeping you at the leading edge of the market. So that's our Evolve Owner Promise. And while I think it's really important to define that as a North Star, it's also just words, and ultimately actions speak a lot louder. So I'm also pleased to say that we have not just been sitting here focused on the words, we've been putting them to work. And I want to bring you up to speed on some of what we've been doing. The first of these focus areas has been minimum rates. So you may know that there's a concept of an absolute minimum rate. That's the floor that we will not price below for any night for the whole year. You can now update that minimum rate very easily in your owner app or in your owner account. Secondly, we most recently launched something called custom minimum rates. This is riding over the top of that absolute minimum rate and allows you to set a custom minimum rate for specific date periods. That could be anywhere from a weekend or 2 days all the way up to 90 days. And you can set as many of those custom minimum rate time periods as you would like. And as a sneak preview, I want to tell you a little bit about custom minimum stays. We're going to be taking the same approach that we took to custom minimum rates and applying that to the length of stay. So very shortly, I'd say before the end of this year, you're going to be able to adjust that minimum stay length for any date range that you can define throughout the year. Shifting to performance, we have a couple of updates there as well. We've refined our Smart Rates algorithm, adjusting both the data that we're bringing in as well as the logic that it's applying to more accurately price your home. In addition, coming soon, we're going to have an ability for you to lock in more midterm stays. These could be bookings of anywhere from 4 weeks out to several months, and that's going to be something that you can choose to opt into for those who want to. And lastly, let's talk about a few of the ways that we've improved how we support you as an owner. As you may have seen earlier this year, we overhauled our owner app. It's available for you both in iOS and Android, made it a lot easier for you to access performance data, booking information, and reporting. We've more recently translated those changes through to the owner account on the web. And importantly, we built both of these on a modern technical foundation that's going to allow us to improve and iterate much more rapidly as we move forward. And as important as those tools are, it's also critical that we're here for you when you need us. So to that end, we've improved routing of calls and inquiries so that you can more quickly get to an evolver who is ready to address your needs. And finally, we know how important it is to keep your investment safe. So we've launched enhanced fraud detection. This is helping us to identify and prevent bad actors in the market, and we've seen really great early results. So those are the updates I have for you at this time on the work that we've accomplished and a little bit of what's to come in order to support our commitments in our owner promise. Again, all of this is designed to support your individual success, to simplify your experience, and to provide you with peace of mind. We're going to have a lot more coming in 2025 as we continue to make our owner promise and our partnership with each of you our North Star. So stay tuned. And again, thank you for partnering with Evolve.